Good morning, guys. Welcome into another live stream here with the Everyday Growth Advisors. Hope you are having a good morning so far. We have CPI that just came out and was a little better than expected. Actually, kind of mixed if I look at it, to be honest. The CPI came in 0.03 versus expectations at 0.04. Sorry, zero point 0.4 versus 0.3. And so the market's gonna kind of like that, but remember, one inflation reading like this after a bout of multiple that have been going up and down, don't really say anything. But you can see the Fed bond market or the Treasury market is starting to price in faster pace of rate cuts, and the 10-year yield is probably headed further down after the CPI news just came out. So you can see there, breaking down, as we've been talking about in the past couple of sessions, confirmation that the 10-year yield is going to break down. It needs to break further down from here and then start coming back to reject all of these levels here. The S&P 500 in comparison is approaching all-time highs, and if it breaks this level here, then it sets up the possibility for a move of some kind of liquidity engineering in this area, right? So perhaps a move up and then down after that. So just going off that, I would be very cautious in this area. Now, from the macro standpoint, not really much has changed. We still have the same macro backdrop. Let me see if there are any interesting open interest changes. Yesterday we had a pretty kick-ass day. We played Roku, we played Tesla, we played Moderna, we played Robinhood. There was a whole bunch that we were playing yesterday that were giving some really good returns. So for those of you that are still not a part of the Discord, you're kind of missing out, because I do, even call out plays on the free channel sometimes. So if you aren't part of it, you should probably join up and see what you can benefit from. Pre-market action, not much going on here. So now, interesting thing is the golden flow in the past couple of days. We have been seeing, for example, just 24 hours ago, NVDA calls coming in. We've been seeing Meta leaps being bought. Roku bullish activity came in, yesterday, 20 minutes, 30 minutes after market open, which got dumped later. And then on top of that, we've been seeing TLT calls coming in, betting on CPI. This was a almost 7.8 million bet, which is pretty big. So you can see, I think it might have been two separate bets or one similar bet. But that's a lot of money being poured into TLT, which is your bond market ETF. So if you look at the 10-year, and you see TLT here, right? They went for some $102 calls for December 20th. TLT currently trading at $90. So they're looking for a rally back up here. It's kind of a bet for the bonds starting to get bid up. Means interest rate cuts on the table. Okay. So just kind of breaking that down for you guys, for the people that don't really know what that means. The bond market is signaling, or rather somebody from the derivatives market is signaling that they've taken a big bond market position in TLT for a long position all the way back up here, which means that yields will come further down. That's the bet, which means rate cuts are back on the table, underway aggressively. Okay. So that's that. And IWM still kind of, doing its own thing, right? It's up a little bit today, about 1%, which is nice. We'll see if it can continue higher. Tesla from yesterday, looking pretty good pre-market. We took some calls on Tesla. Let me show you. So yesterday was a pretty good day. I still have some Tesla runners. So yesterday we took some 180 Tesla calls, which are now in the money. Early in the day started with some Moderna calls. We added Roku. Roku went up really quickly within like 5 minutes. Then some Tesla, which is now much higher at 180. You can see that. So Roku moved crazy after that. We had Robinhood, took some calls on those. Tesla ended up paying 62%. It closed out majority of the position, and I left some runners on Tesla. So those runners are going to be up nicely today again. And on top of that, we had Roku from yesterday, which broke all the way down, and now it's back up again. I'll be looking for this to, gather more liquidity in this area for eventually a higher retest at that $66. But the $66 break is going to be pretty big for this. If not, it continues rejecting, is my opinion. Moderna, really nice setup, breakout, retest. Hasn't really played out yet. This might require a bit more time. That's the reason why the contracts that I bought had more time. And then you have Robinhood, which has been getting absolutely slammed on the option side the whole of the past 2 days. So I like this setup. And getting close to wanting to short NEE now, where it's coming to. Been multiple days, almost 1-2 weeks of this just going up nonstop. Baba, this is another setup. Hold on one second. So Baba, a really nice setup, breakout, and has been retesting and respecting this level as new support. Can you guys see that? I like the potential play of taking some $85 calls or taking $90 calls with this one for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks out. And then you have Zscaler. This one's just a range bound setup. A break of 180 should seal the deal for 185. And then a continued rejection of 180 should send us back down to retest 175 or so. So either way, this can be played. Walmart bid a big fake out and came all the way back down. Earnings in the next 1 to 2 days, right? And your favorite GameStop, which got short squeezed, right? We're not going to talk about this one because it's pointless, right? So that's all the setups that I have for you guys today. Hey, what's up? Hi, Rich. How's it going? What's up, Mark? Okay, now if you have any questions, comments, you will have a ticker that you want me to break down, go ahead, put in the chat right now. But apart from that, just a quick summary if you missed it. Macro environment hasn't changed except for this morning. CPI came out cooler than expected. The bond market's starting to price in a potential rate cut back on the table. You can see that some real move here happening on TLT, which is nice, got bid up. It needs to hold this bid. It needs to continue higher. This is not out of a downtrend yet. So we still need to see TLT getting bid and shifting stance here. So this is just, yes, this is a great starting point, but we need many more retests. We need the market to prove its theory, and we need it to confirm its theory and put money behind it consecutively for the next weeks, okay? This one instance is not enough for you to make a decision. You have to wait for more instances. So NASDAQ, on the other hand, breaking out into all-time high right now, or attempting to, which in my opinion is very, very possible. Market seems like it's a bit more relaxed. Anxiety is gone, right? You can see a lot of this price action very strong. So NASDAQ likely to break out into all-time high today. And then we see where we go with the Ringa Rosies and the pocket full of posies. Let's see. Okay. I don't see any questions or chart requests. So I'm end it here. I like to keep these short and sweet. So have a good trading day, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Any other updates, please join the Discord. I post everything there. Like, seriously, everything's on Discord or Telegram or Instagram broadcast. So make sure you're on either one of the channels, and I'll post updates whenever I can. Till then, peace out.